What TV show gripped you from the first episode? The Expert, but I'm a space geek. I've really enjoyed the books so far. I'm worried about starting the show because I have such a strong impression about what the Racine and her crew look like. I don't want to start the show and feel like it's all wrong. The show is different but so worth it. My name is Earl. It's the chaotic good to It's Always Sunny's chaotic evil. I always feel this and Malcolm in the Middle are overlooked as comedy classics. Just great premise, great characters, great writing, great everything. Chernobyl. This show is scarier than most of the horror films out there. Edit. Akamov at the end of the first EP turning round after looking into the core. Face red and burning and a look in his eyes that says, I've been sentenced to death just like I said I would be. How it's something comforting about even just listening to this show. I'll turn it on to go to sleep to even. And Lieutenant 3, 6 feet under, your father is dead and my pot roast is ruined. Yep, I was going to say this if someone else didn't. The first few seasons, and the last season is some of the finest television ever made. Future, that show had me hooked from the start and 20 years later it's still an amazing pilot episode and series as whole. An alien, has your race taken control over the earth? No, I just work here. Mind her, asterisk 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 yeah. Avatar, The Last Airbender. I will never stop talking about how much I love that series. Uncle Iroh is the greatest character to ever grace the screen. Folded hands. Little soldier boy comes marching home. True Detective season. I believe this is the single best season of television ever filmed. Lost. Forget first episode. Hooked in the first second with the up-close shot of Jack's eyes. Those first few episodes were gripping. Polar bears, native islanders, crazy backstories. Black myth, I don't know. Something about an entire country being enthralled with the broadcast of a man plowing a pig really drew me in. Unfortunately, the series couldn't interest me for long, but it was still a good watch. What really got me in that episode was the high-pitched noise meant to deter the people from watching. And I felt what the noise was supposed to do to the people and I still watched. Just like the people in the show. That mind asterisk 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 as to what was happening in the show and to me really hooked me. Ozark, since it hasn't been said, heroes. Save the cheerleader, save the world. That show had so much potential. Yes, what went wrong? Also the same with the 4400. Buffy. P.S. The title credits didn't even happen before I was gripped if memory serves me right. P.P.S. Bonus points that the damsel in distress in the pilot episode actually played a crucial part in Buffy and Angel. Justify. The Haunting of Hill House was solid. Amazing. Casted perfectly. Can't wait for the next season. Mr. R. Asterisk 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 yes. This has been my favorite show since I started watching it a while back. The acting, writing, music, cinematography and so much else are great. The show also takes risks with format and feel and they largely pay off. The most recent episode was mind-blowingly good. Every actor in that episode killed their roles. Doctor Who, but the 2005 version with Rose. I'm pretty sure I finished the first season of that show in less than 2 days. It was 2007. There I was, laid up with a broken leg, desperate for something new to watch. Lucky me, I had a Netflix subscription with this new watch online thing. I liked it right away. But the moment the doctor showed up, grabbed Rose's hand and said, "Runs," I was hooked. Eccleston is my doctor, Dexter, but I refuse to acknowledge the last season, and most especially last episode. Agree, 1 through 4 is a great watch and a wild ride into Dexter's mind. Breaking, #MethGang. The good, I liked it right from the first episode. I loved it from the moment and GT. Eleanor admitted she didn't belong in the good place. And Lieutenant, and I realized they weren't going to be holding anything back in terms of plot. It became my favorite show ever when and GT. Michael, and Lieutenant, and it's been that way ever since. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it. Go in as blind as you can. It's worth it. Absolutely go in as blind as you can. This is one of the few things that makes me wish I could completely forget it just so I could go back and enjoy it new again. The Walking. Then it got terrible and stopped watching. I think it was the CGI tiger that did it for me. TWD. But I began to lose interest when they fake killed off Glenn and really lost interest when they for real killed off Glenn. For me it was when they killed Carl. The shows seemed to gotten better though. Deadlight. I didn't expect a cry from the pilot, but there I was. They had me from the toilet seat. The Americans. One of the best shows ever. The X-Files. Supernatural. I need to rewatch that. There are little gem episodes here and there, but season 1 was overall the most excellent. I miss the monster a week concept. But the first episode was especially good. Dad's on a hunting trip, and he hasn't been home in a few days. Yes, Battlestar Galactica, the miniseries plus first season are so good. Peak BSG is the Resurrection Ship, Pegasus trilogy. I think that's honestly the high point. Doom Patrol. It was the right amount of weird plus funny plus serious plus Brendan Fraser saying, asterisk 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 asterisk. Asterisk the boys asterisk. I knew it was going to be a wild ride from that very first episode, and holy asterisk 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 is it ever. Arrested Development. I remember the exact quote that sold me on the series. And GT. Then. Tobias. Mistaking a group of garishly clad men for pirates. Boarded a van filled with homosexuals. The Black. I love that deeply stupid show. The Wire got me at got to. This America Man. Terra Nova. Burn note. Terra Nova was great. It's a shame their wasn't a season 2. Broadchurch. Game of Thrones. The opening scene alone was good enough. Everyone hates on it now, but GOT was arguable the biggest show of our generation. They don't really hate on it, just the last couple seasons and the creators. Peaky Blinders. Yep, it's fairly rote plot-wise. But it looks amazing and it's acted like gangbusters. Especially when Hardy comes in. Attack on Titan. The intro was enough to justify binge-watching the whole thing. Agree. Best intro to suck you into the show for sure. The amount of shock in that scene where Erin's mom gets her back snapped and is eaten alive whilst he watches in horror. Atypical. Same. When they release a new season 1 finish in a day or two and feel sad that I ran out of episodes. This was exactly my experience when the new season came out. I was so excited for it, then finished it in 2 days the weekend it came out and was really sad and almost regretful for binge-watching it. But it's Fleabag, Pushing Daisies. Oh, and here, amazing first season, Death Note, The West. The opening walk and talk by Leo is phenomenal. He rode his bicycle into a tree. C. J. What do you want me to? The president, while riding a bicycle on his vacation in Jackson Hole, came to a sudden arboreal stop. One Punch Man. Scientist, kill the guy on your shoulder. Monster, kills the wrong guy. Saitama, laughing face. Homeland, Sherlock, The Shield. People have already mentioned a lot of my favorites already, so I'll throw The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel out there. It's one of the best comedies out right now. Truly well made with excellent writing and great characters. I thought it was a musical, chick show for some reason, but it's so asterisk 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 good. Plus Tony Shalhoub is a national treasure and steals every scene he's in. Give it a shot if you haven't. Couldn't agree more. I asterisk 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 love Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Lucifer. I binge-watched that in a matter of days. Person of Interest. The Sinner, Season 1, Gravity Falls, Rick and Morty, Attack on Titan, Mandalorian. Morty, you know. I don't want to shoot nobody, Rick, they're just robots, Morty. It's okay to shoot them. They're just robots. Morty blasts off one of the bug's legs. Other bug. Glenn's bleeding to death. Someone call his wife and children. Morty, they're not robots, Rick. Rick, it's a figure of speech, Morty, they're bureaucrats. I don't respect them, Monsieur. Good Omen. I was skeptical when I first watched the preview, and by the time it got to the theme song of the first episode, one was hooked. The intro sequence explaining the creation of the universe is absolutely amazing. God, I do not play dice with the universe. I just play an ineffable game of my own devising. And it only gets better and better from there. After rewatching it for the fourth time, I finally decided to read the book. Aziraphale is even more feminine in the book, and it goes on about his manicured nails and such, haha. I read the book a few years ago with my jaw in my lap for most of it. When I heard they were making a series out of it, I thought there was no way they would not F it up. Of course, I didn't know at first that Neil Gaiman was a director. I've now watched it about 14 times and reread the book 3 times since. Breaking, Better Call, Community, The Punisher, Community, I miss that show, deserves a rewatch. And the movie Deadwood, first episode of Jericho was fantastic. The OA, available on Netflix. South Fire, the actual first episode, not the first episode to air. The West Firefly's pilot was gorim good, and I'm not just talking about Wash. Star Trek The Next Generation. Honestly, for me, the show was a bit of a slog early on. Don't get me wrong. The pilot is pretty good. It's just that it takes a while for the show to find its footing. But then Riker grows his beard, and the rest is history. Hannibal, Umbrella Academy, does that count? It's only 1 season so far, but I can't wait for the next one. The Good, Undone. I give a show a maximum of 10 minutes to grab me. After that, I'm done. The Umbrella Academy was so good. Hopefully they keep up the quality in the next season. It was captivating from start to finish. Alias, Fringe, Sherlock, Jack Ryan, that 70s show, Attack on Titan. Just from the first episode, you can tell, it's gonna be one of those shows. Mr. Robot and Halt and Catch Fire. Halt and Catch Fire was amazing. Schitt's Creek lost, but it didn't last. Asterisk 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 it. I'm going to say it. I love Lost and I cried during the series finale. Suck it, Reddit. The Newsroom, Monsieur. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Fargo. Letterkenny. Crude humor, rapid fire slang, crass promiscuity, rampant substance abuse, and German Shepherd pups. What's not to like? BoJack Horseman. 12 Monkeys on Site, pure perfection. Second, easily the best time travel story I've ever seen, and as satisfying as asterisk 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 ending. For new watchers, asterisk 12 Monkeys asterisk got its cancellation notice an atypical 2 seasons out. That meant they had 2 full seasons to wrap everything up, and it worked perfectly. The rare series that was exactly as long as it needed to be.